Hello folks, welcome to this news video about American Truck Simulator. In this video I'm going to inform you about the 1.41 open beta update that got released yesterday. That means that ATS got out of the experimental beta, for which SCS Software didn't make any advertisement because they wanted to closely monitor the first wave of community feedback. Convoy is, for sure, the most anticipated content coming to ATS with this update. Today we are happy to share with you that update 1.41 open beta for American Truck Simulator is now ready to be tested fully and publicly by the community. However, please keep in mind that this is still an open beta, which remains in a very much work in progress state. If you want to take it for a spin, you can help contribute by reporting any bugs you may encounter in the appropriate section of the official forum. I'll put the link in the description of the stream. Your feedback and reports are extremely valuable for the development team. Also, please bear in mind that this update will likely render many community mods incompatible. Mod authors may need to adjust and update their mods to work with this update. I strongly recommend that you use a profile without any third-party modifications if you wish to participate in the 1.41 open beta. So, let's take a look at what the 1.41 update has in store. First, we're going to have a look at the Convoy Multiplayer. Convoy is a new multiplayer game mode where players can set up and host their own private sessions to drive with their friends or other fellow truckers. There is currently support for synchronized AI traffic, time and weather, and the ability to take the same job as other players. During this open beta phase, Convoy will allow you to create and host an online session with up to 8 players. SCS Software is planning to eventually raise the player limit in the future. However, they are keeping it small at this time due to its work in progress nature. Session hosts will automatically be made admins of these sessions, allowing them to ultimately control what kind of environment they want to have online, as well as having the ability to kick any troublemakers from the session. You can also see, filter, browse and eventually join any of the available sessions that have been already created by your friends or other truckers. So what options and features will players be able to use and experience in the open beta of Convoy? Well, first of all, any player can host and create their own private sessions for up to 8 people. They will have the ability to hold the same contracts or jobs together from the same company and to the same destination. There will be synchronized AI traffic, synchronized time and weather, synchronized paint jobs, truck accessories, cabin accessories, cargoes and more. And there will be the ability to communicate with the other drivers via CB radio broadcast by using the X key by default. Quick replies are usable, or text chat. Probably many players are eager to try out this new feature. However, there are some things you will need to know before joining your friends on the road. Convoy is in a beta phase, which means you may potentially run into some bugs, imperfections or unexpected problems whilst driving. Notable issues or not yet implemented items are: mods in Convoy mode are not supported in the initial release. AI vehicles might disappear when a player disconnects. Lifting bridges are not synchronized. They will be stationary for the initial release of Convoy. When using an owned trailer, there might be a company trailer spawned in the same location you are supposed to go to load your cargo. Steam invites work only through the Steam overlay. CB radio broadcast interferes with the text input line, and the on-screen map in Convoy, by using the M button, zooms out together with chat scrolling in the route advisor. Worried about your profile progress? in case of troublemakers or other circumstances out of your control, players will have the option to revert their save game to one made previously before joining the session. The second item on the agenda is the California Reskin. During SES Software's special Christmas 2020 livestream, they announced that they would be revisiting California in American Truck Simulator to give our starting state a reskin. Today they bring the first iteration of this reskin, carrying a major road layout rework, agriculture stations and more. One of the most noticeable changes drivers will experience when arriving in California are the new agriculture border control stations. All drivers hauling goods into the state will have to undergo special checks from the control station, where vehicles are inspected for commodities that may be infested with invasive species and for the correct documentation. In-game, the devs mimic these scenarios with a new feature which will work very similar to the current weigh stations. Upon your arrival at the border, depending on what you are hauling, drivers will be notified to pull over for an inspection at one of the control stations before they are given the green light to enter the state. SES Software is also trying to make sure they get their research right when it comes to unique road signage elements, proper road markings, or the use of cat's eyes. They hope to achieve a completely new look and feel when driving across the state. The renewed photo mode is one of my favorites. The developers implemented a new feature that gives players the ability to change the weather conditions as well as the time of the day. That way it is super easy to take that perfect shot. With this new feature, it isn't necessary anymore to use the console with its commands. So, what are the changes implemented in this Open Beta 1.41? We have 3 gameplay changes: Convoy Multiplayer, time and weather adjustments in the photo mode, and the quick travel option. What concerns the map, we have the California Overhaul Part 1, and for the user interface we have the new icons on the map legend. So, I hope you enjoyed this Open Beta 1.41 news video. I'm very excited to hear what you guys think of this update. Are you looking forward to these changes? Are you as excited as myself about the Convoy Multiplayer? Let us know in the comment section. If you want to keep informed about ATS and ETS2, then please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click on that bell. That way you will get notified each time I have something new to tell you guys. See you all later. Now, let's hit that road.